Hey! Hey, my name is Emerson. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Shout! I'll shout and tell you a bit about myself! I'm 23 years old. Life's sort of falling apart a bit, but I own, believe it or not, and this is what keeps me going, right? I own, I'm pretty sure, the only Sheffield O2 Academy Dick and Don poster that's been signed by Tim Key. It might not be the only.
There we go!
Yeah, I can leave now, brilliant. Tell you a bit more about myself. I'm autistic.
Woo!
Thank you. There's at least one of us in tonight, apparently. Yeah, I'm autistic. People often assume shit about me because I'm autistic. They think I must be really into things like trains, computers, dinosaurs, all that stereotypical bullshit. It's annoying, right? What's the annoying thing about those lazy stereotypical judgments is I genuinely do love all of them things. I'm there, on a train, using my portable computational device to look at a picture of a fucking Triceratops. I'll be having the time of my life! I love trains. I've been into trains since I was a kid. The problem with being a teenage railway enthusiast is you do tend to, your rebellious teenage phase is a little bit less rebellious than everybody else's. Let's just say, while many of my peers were on drugs, I were on the 1754 Northern Service, via Waterloo Central. While many of my peers were having sex, I were having no sex. It's against Northern Rail's conditions of carriage. But yeah, I genuinely love trains. The favourite thing to do on trains is stand with one foot in one carriage, other foot in the other, close my eyes, and it's almost like I'm surfing. I've never actually been surfing because that would ruin the illusion somewhat. I'm not just autistic, I tick other boxes too. It's basically like a disability sandwich, right? Autism, sensory processing disorder, dyspraxia, whatever. The relevant one here is dyspraxia, it's a coordination disorder. And you might think it's a shit hobby for a kid with a coordination disorder to be standing upright on a moving vehicle. Fucking epic! You get to spend all your pit on train tickets. You justify it as extreme improvised physiotherapy. I don't know if it's the autism, I don't know if it's anything else, but I often find I'll think, I'll be about to say a word, and then I'll realise I don't know the word. And I do know the word, it's just like the word's temporarily just fucked up for it. But I basically decided I was going to get something out of this shit and write them all down in a little notebook as and when they happened, so here they are. I was cooking with a lad that I lived with at the time, and I put a pan away in the cupboard, and I went to shut the door. The handle of the pan got caught in the door, and I said, "Oh no, the pan's," and then I forgot the word handle. I said, "The pan's tail is stuck in the door." And this next one, it wasn't just me, it wasn't just my wonky brain, it were also the old wacky backy, and I was stoned out of my mind. I was in a reasonably posh bar. I wish I could remember more about it, to be honest. And you know, I was stoned, I was hungry, I had the munchies, and one of my mates, actually Adam, I'm going to say for being the responsible adult he clearly is.
You rat!
26-year-old bearded maniac. He decided to get me a snack. And this is a story about the first time I ever met a pretzel. Because I hadn't met a pretzel before, and I was stoned, and I was, I mean, let's face it, not entirely right up here. Just anyway, without the weed. The weed makes it more obvious. And he says, "Oh, I've got you something to eat." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, mate. What the fuck's that?" And he said, "What do you mean, what is it?" And I was like, "Well, the sort of texture reminds me of something I've seen before, but the shape, what the hell's that?" And then I thought, I know what it is. So I said, "Oh, thanks, Anton. Thanks for getting me a snake bagel." And then, a couple of weeks back, I was going to buy some deodorant. Forgot the word for deodorant. I said, "I'll be back in a bit, guys. I'm just off to buy some armpit stationery." Recently, actually, this reminds me. Any of you are into, you know, this is one of my hobbies. I like to do online shopping when I'm drunk. Okay, who here thinks we bought the weirdest thing online when they're drunk? Oh, you were all very vocal before.
I recently bought a picnic set purely because it had chopsticks included.
Sorry.
It came with a knife, a fork, a spoon, and a pair of chopsticks. You wouldn't want that.
Fair enough. I mean, 3 chopsticks, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah. So do you use the knife, the fork, and the spoon, or do you just use the
Well, I
chopsticks?
haven't used it yet. It came today.
Oh wow. This is
It's been like a very relatively new bag.
Oh, okay, well, follow me on Instagram. I'm not sure if
Who doesn't want sushi when people function?
oh, that's a good point. Sushi when we go camping, this really isn't the kind of venue. I recently went to Latitude Festival, right? Which is, and I didn't realise because I've never been to a festival before, it's a posh festival, right?
Chopsticks.
I didn't see anyone with chopsticks, I'm sure they have them. Because I was in my little tent, my little shitty 40 quid tent, next to a massive tent that was full of people who were going, "Oh God, there's a wasp in it! There's a wasp in it!" And I was like, "Oh, I feel bad for having the wasp in the tent." You know, they're going, "Ah, there's a wasp!" And then one of these guys said, this is when I realised that I was well out of my depth in this festival, he said, "It's okay, guys. I've lured the wasp away from the Fanta. I've redirected it with a pan au chocolat." Oh yeah, I bought, like, online. I'm not sure if it's weirder than chopsticks. Imagine a set of cutlery and plates and whatever else with 3 chopsticks. Imagine that turning up on your doorstep every 3 months, right? Because I got a quarterly subscription to a box of gourmet deodorant. Gourmet armpit stationery, right? It's great. And the reason I call it gourmet is I don't know what any of the fucking smells are. It's like, oh, it's one of my beloved forest people! I don't fucking know. What I do know is I'll be paying for that shit till the day I die because I don't have this subscription. At least I can rest assured that on the day that I die, I will smell like a sexy tree. Took me sexy. A mate of mine recently said to me, you know what, Emerson? I've lost one of my virginities. But I haven't lost the other one yet. I was perturbed by that statement. I was about as perturbed as Tim Key was when I asked him to sign the Dickens on post. I was confused, right? Because if you're going to assign a separate virginity to each individual orifice, why stop at 2? You're more adventurous. That'd be a bit of one, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, I've lost most of my virginity. Well, you're really sorry. I've lost most of my virginities, but left nostrils still for grabs. Lance! You notice I said Lance then? Because I'm gay. Another box ticked. Ding ding ding. Yeah, I'm gay. For a long time I assumed I were asexual, but it turns out I'm just an unmotivated gay. In more ways than one, I cannot be fucked. I can't be arsed either. Yeah, you know, it works out alright for me, really. Just, between you and me, I've got a dick like E.T.'s finger. And, not length. And it don't light up. Which is a shame, because if it did light up, it'd be a hell of a lot easier to find it in the dark. I'd like to tell you a story now before I go, if that's okay. I'd like to tell you a story about the time I discovered the third category of danger food. You'll all be familiar with the concept, if not the terminology, right? A danger poo is like a normal poo, but as herds, okay? Generally happens in a public toilet, but if you're unlucky enough, you can have one in the public. For the purposes of this story, mine happened in the public. So, with categories, right? First category, the lock on the door. If the door's unlocked, that's a danger. Because, call me old fashioned, I like my ships to be solo affairs. Second category, toilet paper. Let me get this out of the way early, because if there's no toilet roll at all, that's beyond the danger. That's okay. But if it's just a little bit of toilet roll left, so you know you're okay for the time being, but you're going to be in trouble later. That's a danger. Now, my discovery of the third category of danger food occurred when I stopped at a motorway service. I had a roti beer, which is very much like a normal beer, but it's given a name that makes it seem more portable. Makes it seem fun and portable, you know, I had that. I was drinking that. And then I went to have what I didn't realise at this point was a danger poo. I thought it was going to be just a normal poo. Like a nice, safe, safety shit, if you will. Fancy. I went to have this poo, and I I thought, oh, I better finish my beer because I don't want to take it into the toilet because I don't want to get poo particles in my beer. I'm a clean sort of lad, you know, I don't want to get poo particles in my beer, so I choked it. And I did get some beer cups. So I'm there, pick up in, I go into the toilet, I go in, I shut the door locks, I'm alone just where I like it, tick. Fine, right, everything's good. We're on track for a safety shit. Right, wrong. Very wrong. Toilet roll. Full roll. Brilliant. Also some spares on the system behind me just in case something goes terribly wrong. Tick. On track for a safety shit. Right, wrong. You all know already it's fucking wrong. Always be alert. Always be on the lookout for a danger poo occurring. Because I'm there, and I'm hiccuping away, and I'm shitting away. And when I was having my poo, and I don't know how to explain this, somebody got the traffic cone on me head! It really put me off me poo! But to be honest, the shock of it all did cure me hiccups.